to the game.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Toppin. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Troy Trojans offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Oh, he makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Running back searching for a hole. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nickel. Buying some time. Slithers into space.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running behind that left side. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Troy!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
He'll toss it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Toppin. Makes the grab on the left. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he's brought down after a nice game. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, Guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're working that left side. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Nickel. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The give to the back. There he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Dropping back, it's Toppin. Got his man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He's got his man. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Toppin. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Odom. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Odom. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Shabara. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Looking to throw, it's Nickel. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's in open space downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They take the lead with the 6. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the lone running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Kane. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Toppin. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
This is a great play by the defensive back. And I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is your receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
It's complete to the right. At the 45 on its way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. From the gun. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Nickel. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught behind the line, it's Kane. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Makes the grab down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way. Bulldozes his way through. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Toppin. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Gamecocks inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Takes it past the marker. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. To the ground with the back. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bold.